nonsensical hypocrisy. We can all
I'm waiting on you all.
That's for sure. This one was a little cliche. Then we're going to get into it right after this intro.
All right. Shout out to you, TPE.
Personal insult thing that they do to try to like. I don't know. It's confusing to me. It really is. It's just kind of like, is this huh? They're weird to me. It's weird to me. They're insulting people that they've had issues with, or like I'm not a part of that. I don't have any history there. So if you're new here, nonsense.
If you're in, top. Hey, Rachel. Hello. You're number one. It's probably going to be a little slow this evening. It is Labor Day weekend, so people got things to do. I just wanted to come by and do a quick live. Hey, Queen Bella, Lindsay Lee, Mama, Eliza, CJ, good to see you. Coco, you too. Fur Baby, hey. Southern Sass, Andy, look at y'all coming on in. Come on in the room. What a nice surprise. Hey, Shambles Hopes, good to see you. Trisha, I finally made a live. Told you I would eventually. Hey, Jesse, Gemini, caught me between the sports ball game. Oh, you watch sports? I never could get into it. Hey, SoFlo, good to see you. Yeah, I never could get into football. I don't understand what's going on. The little one had a ball game the other night, but she's in band. Poopy soupy. Hey, Remy. She's in band, so I just sit there, eating my nachos, which I probably shouldn't have. Swatting bees away and watching kids play football. No clue. They won, though. Hey, Crystal. Chasing good porch talk, hon. That was a good one. I just finished it. You got away with words. I really enjoyed that. I hyped your video, which was the last video I could hype this week. Not sure what hyping is doing exactly. I'm not going to say, but it helps. Have you been watching all these weirdos on here last night? And okay, I've missed a lot. Hey, Lacey. Did you all see where Petty came into Brittany's chat waving the white flag? Are you kidding? Petty? No, I didn't. I don't watch Brittany, and I don't mean that as a diss. I just don't. Hey, Leon 1010. I don't watch her, but I did see Hartley made a community wall post. Hey, JP, Gemini Slacker. Wait, sorry, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm a dirty doxer. JP. No, you're not. We'll get into that in a minute. Wow. Yeah. I did see a community wall post Hartley made, where she's sick of it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not saying this because I've said this before. Hartley, she used to make really good clips. She's actually a pretty good clip channel. Hey, Joneson. Sorry if I've missed anybody. I'm going to pull you up on my computer so I can see better, because I sound like I can't read for shit these days. I had popcorn. Happy holidays. So Hartley said she's done. She doesn't feel good about it. That's right, Just Irish. She's doing a live tonight. I hope I'm not. Well, it does. I won't be live long. Probably just 45 minutes. Hey, Just Jake. Are you in the pool? That reminds me. I never drink, y'all, but I am going to have me an Oktoberfest. They only come out in fall, and it's the only alcoholic beverage I like besides a Corona with lime. Hold on a minute. I'm so glad you reminded me, Jake. Just Jake. It is Labor Day weekend. Let me pop the top. I'm so sorry about the noise, y'all. Where's my little opener? Where'd you go? I really need to clean this drawer out. Y'all hear that? Yeah, that's a good sound. Well, that wasn't as graceful as I thought it would be, but you know. Yeah, shout out to you, Jake, for reminding me. I just got them today because they're back out, and unlike other alcoholic beverages, it's not full of all that formaldehyde and crap. Sorry, mods. When I go live from this angle format, we get a lot of trolls. It is what it is. I hate that you all have to work harder. Hey, Bucci. Sorry if I missed anybody. I went to the fridge to get me an Oktoberfest. Samuel Adams. Sorry. This is the Ring doorbell camera. It's Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. If you haven't, you like this format? So most people don't. Hey, Michelle. So I do apologize to my mods when I do go live this way because we get the dummies that are just swiping. Hopefully they land on that man that's changing a monkey's diaper. That should stop him. It did me. Anyway, hey, Pearl. Oh, Pearl, that would have been perfect. But I'm on this format. But I'm glad you're in here because, okay, let me get back to the topic at hand. So I did see Hartley, her community wall post, and she's done. I'd always thought she was, hey, Dree, a pretty good clip channel. But when it became the Britney news coverage, anyway, yeah, we all got sick of it. Hey, Six Up. Hey, Okie. Formaldehyde is what they put in bodies to preserve them. So after someone has transitioned, so we don't want to drink formaldehyde, right? And a lot of American beers, cheap beers, have formaldehyde. Well, you shouldn't be confused anymore. I don't know some of these people. I need to look her up. Who's that, Southern Sass? Oh, Hartley. Oh, okay. It's probably good that people are tapping out. Yeah, I think everybody's had it. They're finally sick of, well, nah, I'll say that, and then there'll be 20 people streaming her tonight. Let me talk to y'all for a minute. So I haven't watched much of nonsense today, nonsense on the web, but I heard, so bear with me here, that she said that Usher Jerks knew that her husband was out of town, and that's why we came for her, because she was vulnerable. Hold on just a second. I cannot believe this bunny is at the door. Hold on. God, I sound like Britney now. Hold on. Listen, Bun. I am live. Bunny, be good. Nobody wants nothing to do with me until I'm live. It's like when you sit down to read a book, you know? Nobody in the family has anything to say. They're all doing their own thing. And then you get a book and they're like, hey, you want to talk? Fuck. No, I don't. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I have not heard it yet, but I think, I'm not for sure, TPE clipped something. And maybe that's what it is. So we're going to listen. If you said that nonsense, you are truly an insane person, and no one, and I do mean no one, can ever convince me that you're just going through something or you used to be normal. No, you're crazy. So let me just look this up real quick. Wow. Get your life, girl. Let's see what. I don't want to play all of it because I won't, which I'm just going to play the audio. Hold on. Which I'm just going to play the audio. Oh, whoa.
Right now, she's talking about soup, though. And I'm sure some theys and thems surrounding.
Okay, soup. TPE got it. She's talking about soup. Maybe this is it. So I'm just going to play a little bit of it. Y'all make sure to go watch TPE. I can't? Okay, thank you, Six Up. I can play it all. Here we go. We're going to listen to this, y'all.
Soup. And soup is Stinson Has the Soup, and I will put a link to her channel in the description along with the other links to these streams that we're going to clip here today.
How's the sound? Is the sound good? Let me know.
Nothing, so again, I don't have to. They can talk, that's not what I'm saying. They can dislike me, but she is solely doing it because a few people that I at one time considered friends.
Titanium.
Are over there like, oh,
Thank you so much for letting me know the sound is good. Thank you. Yes, and if any of my mods can drop TPE's link, please and thank you.
Here's a funny thing about the slop. Nonsense, you literally didn't finish your sentence. Anyway, when she said slop, she's referring to soup. So funny. How original. Anyway, so Nonsense started to say that the only reason that soup covers nonsense is because there's some people over in her chat that used to be friends with Nonsense. Now, that's ridiculous, and you know it, Nonsense.
I concur. That is very ridiculous. And either this woman was born with a tinfoil hat on, highly paranoid, or there's like, yeah, she's thrown the fuck off.
It's nonsense. I'm just going to rewind that so that we can hear it again, just that short part there. She is solely doing it because a few people,
yes,
that
ma'am,
I at one time considered friends, are over there like, oh, here's a funny thing about the slop.
Hey, Lace.
She's so against us calling out BJ's stuff, dogpiling BJ. But yet, she is trying to be in contact with people at one time that had access to my real life.
What the fuck is this weirdo talking about? So I'm against the dogpiling of BJ. But it's funny because I'm in contact with people that used to have access to her life. Ma'am, look, I am so glad that I never knew you. You're weird. You're thrown. Okay, Pearl says, I don't believe the quote is in this video. It was in the last slide. Want me to see if I can find it? Yes, Pearl, thank you so much. Yeah, she's talking about me, Shady. Perpetual victim. What? You hear this, Dree? Yeah, Trisha, you hear this. Southern Sass, Evil Queen. What? How does she come to these conclusions? I only find this amusing, slightly annoying.
There's that access word again. But Nonsense, don't we all kind of move around here on this app? Like, once you leave somewhere because you don't like that person anymore, it's often that we want to find a new home or see where we fit in.
I do actually find it a little creepy. You're right.
Find a new place that we feel comfortable, where we actually agree with the creator's morals. And often
yes, Hoodie.
Who share similar morals, not agreeing on everything, but similar, they often congregate together in different chats and hang out together. And I don't know if they talk.
But to Nonsense, that is like a conspiracy against her. Hey, Sunnyside, Soup is a boyfriend calendar peeper or something. I'm what? Gemini, what? Soup is a boyfriend calendar peeper. Right. How were we to know that Kyle was out of town and that she was in a vulnerable state? First of all, there are so many nuances to that whole statement. I don't even know where to begin to even justify it with a response. I could, but truly, all I can come up with is you're thrown the fuck off. JP says, here's the thing. She has said multiple times where she lives in Arizona and has drove around live showing landmarks, but is worried having act theft. Does she not know people on YouTube live here too? I guess not. I don't. Nonsense on the paranoid. I live on the other side of the country, you dummy. You know this, though. This is what you do. You say things like this to get the people hyped up. If I lose my sound, y'all let me know. I'll hook up my other microphone. This one should be charged up enough. You are like, there is no words for this. I'm going to, when she gets done with her live and the live chat comes up, I'm going to see what idiots are in there co-signing this. Thank you, Mama. Hey, Hakab.
Behind the scenes or not, people that used to be your friends with access to your life, I have no idea. But even if they did, who cares? Because what I'm about to show you, you did a lot worse, girl. And it's not necessarily that it's even a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. But what you did is just a lot worse in that regard, like overstepping in a way. If you're looking at it that way now, I don't. I think that's just the way our community works.
She is trying to be in contact with people at one time that had access to my real life.
Oh my God.
Now tell me that's not kind of suspicious. That she's reaching out to people or wants to communicate with people and or is communicating with people that had access to my real life. I don't even know a thing about this person.
Okay, hold on. Let me, because if I get the timestamp from my phone, it'll kick me off the live because I went live from this format. So y'all just give me a second. Let me grab that link. Come on, let's load. Come on. Yeah. Let me grab that link. Shush. Come on, let's load. God. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Just bear with me. So much word salad. So much. Hold on, Pearl. Yes, Pearl. Yes. If you could DM it, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to listen to a little bit more of this.
Not at all. Thing and out to people or wants to communicate with people and or is communicating with people that had access to my real life. I don't even know.
You dizzy ding dong bitch. Listen here. This is a small sector and a great big YouTube. We all run in the same sector. For you to think that people that once had access to your life, and I hate that word. You're so weird, by the way, if I haven't said that a million times. You're weird. Not trying to be Tim here with the weird all the time, but you're weird. Do you really think these people, the great theys and them, are saying, hey, Soup, Pearl, jerks, all you jerks, now would be a good time to go at nonsense because Kyle ain't home? I want you to run that back to yourself and see how crazy you actually sound. You're really paranoid. And I don't say that in a joking manner at all. There is seriously something wrong with you. Like, really? Okay. And then we were like, sure, yeah, now would be a good time to review nonsense on the web because dude ain't home. 51 feet. You all hear me? How does people take her seriously?
Think about this person. Not at all. Thing. And she's like wanting to, I mean, you have at it. Trust and believe, have at it, because that's wild. But go on. I just don't know that group of people. So when people come to me, a lot of people have asked me, like, why does she hate you?
Nobody has came to you. Stop saying stuff like that. No one has came to her and said, why does she hate you? Why do these group of people hate you? You've asked yourself that. Stop putting it on your islanders. Nunya says, who the hell knew he was? Right. Who's keeping track of his schedule? I don't know her, dude. I don't know his schedule. I mean, come on, run that back, nonsense. Say that out loud. They came at me. They reviewed me. No one's coming at you. I'm not chasing you nowhere, bitch. We reviewed you, and we did that because your man wasn't home, and I'm going to play that part in a minute.
I have no clue, because she can.
Yes, she can. And so can anyone. Anyone can review anyone on here.
Right.
What they think is ridiculous,
Boochie.
is a liar, is a hypocrite, is fake, has a hero complex, any and all the things. I mean, we got lol cows, we got the fakest of the fake, we got all kinds of stuff. We got clown shows. Sometimes we review people because we like them. I don't think that's the case here, though. Yeah. So
No,
she can
you are right.
she wants to.
TPE, you are right. I do not like nonsense, but it's not that deep. For her to take it and make it so serious, pick me. A 6-Up Media, I'm starting to think it's more than pick me. Although she is a pick me. This bitch is thrown.
It's such a problem when it happens to nonsense, but it's not a problem when she's doing that thing to someone else, if that makes sense.
All right. I'm not going to play all that because I want y'all to watch it over on TPEs. Now let's pull up what Pearl sent me. 4 hours and 17 minutes. Oh, she's done.
Good.
Okay, let's go. God almighty. Let's go to 417. Sorry if I'm not looking at the comments, y'all. I'm pulling this up. Okay, she's playing Brittany breathing. But I'm the weirdo. Okay. Okay. Yeah, get that checked out.
For this.
Okay, we're almost there.
There is very few people that I know that haven't been impacted by addiction or losing someone.
Oh, yeah. She made this whole live stream. Saint nonsense again. It's all about addiction. She knows all about it. And everyone who doesn't bully Brittany is enabling her. Oh, I didn't know that bullying put people on the right path to getting sober or whatever it is that's wrong with them, nonsense. But thank you for enlightening us.
PTT Ma. I just want to stop and say congrats.
Don't forget to hit that like, please, and thank you.
Congratulations. I hope the next 15 days are easier. I'm sure it'll be up and down.
Okay, girl.
That's 15 days. For a lot of people I've heard, and anybody in here.
Let me speed it up.
The first month, some have said, was absolutely the hardest. Other people, different experiences, of course, but Nancy Rana, just remember she got behind the wheel of a car after that Nod Out Fest.
Oh, God. Get to my part.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry for your loss either, but I'm not going to sit here and ignore what is obviously going on. And then she turned around. I want to remind you what she did. She did this Thursday night. She gets on this internet Friday morning, pulls up the sloppy ass bullshit, fucking piss fit about us talking about Narcan.
Right, Pearl? Hate to break it to you, nonsense, but we've never had a conversation about anything regarding your life offline. Nothing. Our decision is still all about what you do online. And I know you hate to hear this nonsense, but Nunya has never spoke to me about anything personal about you. Now, I know you would love to believe that she has, but I'm here to break your heart and tell you she hasn't, as badly as you want that to be a thing.
Her and her buddies mocked us for talking about Narcan, and you wonder why we talked about it. You wonder why we talked about gun safety, because she and her other half have claimed that they have unsecured weapons with them at all times throughout a house. And this is the mental
Right, hoodies.
in that household.
Jerks, I think we might have to do a live tomorrow. We might have to cover this.
I'm on the circle jerk list this week. They had to get it out because Kyle left, so they thought they had an in to like really affect me mentally.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Did you all hear this? I'm rewinding.
They know that.
Oh my God! Okay, give me just a second. Let me get a drink. Whoa! If I didn't think you were crazy before, and I did, I know for sure now. You're unhinged. What are you doing reviewing anybody when you need to take a break? All right, y'all, here we go. I'm going to play this again. Y'all heard that? Here we go. Wow.
And I'm on the circle jerk list this week. They had to get it out because Kyle left, so they thought they had an in to like really affect me mentally. Because usually when Kyle's gone, and they know that, like a couple of them know that personally, that I struggle when Kyle's gone because I'm codependent as fuck and I miss my other half. I love the man.
I'm slowing that down. Oh my God. She said I'm on the circle jerk list this week. That sounds weird. And by the way, we're just the jerks now. You can stop with that. I gotta play this again.
Man, dear, really affect me mentally.
We were really going to affect her.
I'm on the circle jerk list this week. They had to get it out because Kyle left, so they thought they had an in to like really affect me mentally. Because usually when Kyle's gone, and they know that, like a couple of them know that personally.
I know nothing about you personally. Are y'all help me out? What? And what list are you talking about? I know nothing about your man and his schedule, you nut ass bitch.
That I struggle when Kyle's gone because I'm codependent as fuck and I miss my other half. I love the man dearly, so they thought they would amp it up a little extra special and think they'd get me off my fucking radar. I ignored them.
Get her off her radar? Yeah, Kyle didn't send me his calendar this week. Nonsense. Okay, there's a few times in my life I'm speechless. This is going to be one of them. Although I'm going to... Oh, did somebody become a member? Oh my God. I am so sorry I missed it. Just Jana. Welcome to membership. Thank you. I am so sorry I missed that. Thank you so much. I'm just so thrown off by this nut. I got to hear it again.
They had to get it out because Kyle left. Jen, I'm on the circle jerk list this week. They had to get it out because Kyle left, so they thought they had an in to like really affect me mentally. Because usually when Kyle's gone, and they know that, like a couple of them know that personally, that I struggle when Kyle's gone because I'm codependent as fuck and I miss my other half. I love.
When have we ever known anything about nonsense? I'm actually concerned, and there is help. Nonsense. I always kind of joked, but was kind of serious that you're highly paranoid. This is Lenny level. Oh my! Oh, thank you, Hoodies. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. If you got one, please thank her. Just Jake got one. TT, Pretty Eye, Nope, Not Today. I actually like that name. Yes, if you got one, please thank her. Thank you so much. And Hoodie, you became one too. Welcome. I've got something for y'all coming real soon too. Wow, y'all. Y'all remind me to play something for Hoodie. I appreciate you so much, Hoodie. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little thrown up. Shit, thrown off. I can't believe that she let that come out of her mouth and said it so seriously. They knew that Kyle was gone. So they came at me because they knew it would knock me off my game. What the fuck? What? I gotta look at the comments. Let's let this play a little bit.
The man dearly, so they thought they would amp it up a little extra special and think they'd get me off my fucking radar. I've ignored them.
You have not ignored us. You have not ignored us, you nut.
I said what I said, but other than that, that's it. But they thought it would be my turn on the wheel go round. Well, guess what? Tomorrow, bitches, I'm gonna fly to see my other half and some mini cows. You ain't got shit.
Girl, go see him, hug him, love him, and the cows. Touch the grass. Poor Kyle. Y'all pray for Kyle. Can you imagine? She is delusional, Joy. She's going to go see Kyle and them cows and talk to them, probably the cows too, about the circle jerks, which aren't a thing anymore. It's the jerks. They knew that you were going to be out of town and they came at me. I've never, look, y'all. Yeah, Liza. Yeah. Tell them you need help. Talk to them cows, bitch. They're going to leave. They're going to walk right. You are crazy. You are I hate to be mean, but I don't know what else to say. She's way too invested in this. Wow.
Shit. I get to go cuddle a mini cow. I'll be fine.
Y'all pray for the cows.
Little bitches that no longer get to sit here. Continue to twist lies.
Twist the lies?
Continue. I'll keep acknowledging that many people have lost loved ones to addiction.
You are such a manipulative little weirdo. I'll continue to spread knowledge that people have lost people to addiction. No shit. What does this have to do with addiction? You sloppy, manipulative thing, you. I see how you manipulate people. You don't like that we see you. You thought that you were going to come on here, slick talk everybody, rock everybody to sleep with this nonsense. Literally, you named yourself really well, by the way. That's one thing you did right with this nonsense that you spew on here. And you're a little shocked and taken aback that not everybody falls for it. And who are you, Sasha McLean? I ignored them too. I don't know who you are. Y'all? This really happened. When I heard about it, I thought, well, it's possible. Hopefully she didn't say anything that stupid. Right, Nunya? But here it is, and it's worse than I thought. Yeah. Jerks. I think we're going to have to do a live tomorrow. You know, since she'll be hugging the cows and it'll be safe, she'll be with many cows and her husband, it'll be safe for us to review this, y'all. Don't worry. Hell far. Oh my God.
Addiction.
You're a nut.
All right, guys.
She needs to log off.
I'm getting off.
I'm serious. She needs to log off. And I know everybody says that all the time. Go touch grass. You need to log off. Look, I've needed to log off before and have. Okay. Nothing to be embarrassed about. But when you start saying weird shit like this right here, you need to take a month, maybe the rest of your life off. I don't know. Thank you, Jesse, a member for 6 months. Thank you, hon. You might just need to log completely off, because when you start thinking that people are actually reviewing you because your dude's away and they know that knocks you off your square because you're codependent, like you literally let that come out of your mouth. You need more than a break. Yeah. She does not need to log. She does need to log off. She needs to stop the current content she's doing. It's really pissing me off, says Lindsay. This is new to me. I guess she's going to get a circle jerk tattooed on her other hip. And you know what's so crazy about this? Says the woman who is taking the lead in the 24/7 coverage of Brittany J. We say, like I do, 2 lives about her, just reviewing her words. And then us, the jerks, last night reviewed. And she falls apart and acts like this, but she reviews one person 24/7. You have got to know, you kind of seem like you're somewhat intellectual. I don't know. Y'all don't come for me. But I thought, she had to be somewhat of an intellect. I mean, she does not seem that stupid to me, except for the things that come out of her mouth on here. But sometimes intelligence doesn't equal common sense, does it? It does something to yes, Gemini. It's like that heat has. Does it change in the file? Do they get file? JP, you still in here? Do y'all get cooler air? She said this is personal for her, very personal. I didn't know that her and BJ knew each other. I didn't either. I was today years old when I found out. Wow. Intellects spend most of their time obsessing on a random woman. Well, this is what I thought maybe 8 months ago. I thought, she's all right. She's smart enough. She's boring and doesn't have a sense of humor, but she's okay. Lots of things have changed since then. But now hearing what she said, that the jerks came at her because we knew her man's personal schedule. Yeah, something is really wrong with you. Yeah. It gets cold around October, another month or 2 of this heat. This is induced. Yeah, it's induced insanity. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Casey Blues, I love that name, sent 5 memberships. Let's see who got them. Thank you. Butterflies got one. Angela Clips and Giggles, Laced with Lacey, Shauna, and Cursed. Good old Cursed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you doing that. If you got one, please thank her. East Coast Beauty is sending floating hearts. Just Irish says it's very personal because she has been affected by addiction. Join the fucking club, Saint Nonsense. Amen. Who hasn't? You are rare if you have not been affected by addiction, either yourself or someone close to you. But suddenly, Saint Nonsense is here to tell us, and Casey Blues become a superstar. Welcome, Casey. But Nonsense is here to preach to us about addiction and Narcan. Good luck with you on that with 6 Up. Is she drunk on the Clue-Aid? Addicted to the drama. The heat and arrows. It's crazy. She's crazy. Yeah. No one can convince me. Oh, I lost my sound. All right. Am I back? My other one went dead. Can y'all hear me? Am I back? The other one died, y'all. Yes. Thank you, Zero Jules. I knew that was going to happen because I used it the other night. Let me charge it. Where was I even at? Yeah. Yeah, she's going to preach to us about addiction now. I think this is weird. I think she's embarrassed. Hold on, let me put this on the charger. Why they gotta make everything so little? Far. I need glass. Well, I've got glasses and I need bifocals. Anyway, well, I don't know if she's feeling a certain way because she's starting to get a little pushback about this Brittany J coverage and the way she's behaving. And that's why she hopped on this Narcan and addiction. She does this, though. She does this all the time. That's like when I said the other night that this is cultish behavior. And I referred to Clue as the leader of the cult, not you, nonsense. She takes it and makes it about other things. She makes it a drama about trafficking, and she just does the victim Olympics so much. She takes something and runs 80,000 laps with it, and she thinks that people don't see it for what it is. Now, of course, there's always going to be people that are like, yes, Saint Nonsense, you're right. Those horrible people over there. Yes, they're horrible. Oh, how do they not know about your religious trauma? And that's another thing. If I hear religious trauma one more time, I'm going to puke. I'm going to puke. Shut up, nonsense. Just quit. Stop. Quit embarrassing yourself like this. You are over there 24/7 going in on BJ. You can't say nothing to anybody about anything. You've embarrassed yourself a lot. You've shown that you don't stand on anything that you claim that you stood on. You're mad at us because we don't want to hop on the bash for cash on BJ. I don't care what people I don't call me a BJ simp. I don't even know the girl. I ain't even subscribed to her, but go ahead. That's what y'all got. Hang on to it. Okay. Because I see y'all are struggling. Whew. Wow. I did not. I knew she was a nut, but this really proved it. I might have to drink another beer. I'll be damned. All right. Let me move on for just a minute. Oh my God. A couple was attacked by a grizzly bear. That's not good. Which I was, okay. Anyway. Let me go to my history. Thank you, Pearl, for that timestamp. Because I did not hear it. I heard about it. But hearing it with your own ears, you're like, oh, and shout out to Tia the cat. She did a video today, y'all. Let me break this down nonsense on the web. And I don't know who she is. Don't care. But I really appreciate people here with common sense because it is so few and far between. That's the worst to get attacked. Yes, it is. Especially, and it was a mama bear. So you almost don't have a chance. Now, let me read Hartley's post. Dang, she got 445 likes on this post. So a lot of people are happy about this. Hartley says, I have removed the majority of my clips of allegedly with Brittany J. I don't know if she's monetized or not, but anyone who knows, when you remove a majority of your content with a lot of views on it, that your channel takes a hit. It happened to me when I removed a lot of my carbonation content. So her doing that in itself speaks volumes. I haven't been struck or anything. I just don't want to continue with it. I have reflected on what I have been doing and made my decision. I personally do not want to be in any way responsible for affecting someone's mental health, their safety and well-being, or their real life, whether real or implied or made up for drama. I'm over it. Well said. Well said. And I see what she's saying there at the end too. Whether made up or implied, either way, she doesn't want no parts of it. Lippy told Nonsense that she thought Tia was one of the button batches. Nope. But thanks for the compliment. No, Lippy. God, Lippy, you stay getting things wrong. I don't know why. No, she's not a button bitch. Sorry. But let's read some of the comments. Let's see what people are saying. There's Chasing. I miss everyone being a silly cartoon and doing funny stuff. And she said you used to have some of the, and Hartley does good. I mean, for a clip channel, yes, you do, JP. JP, that was Chasing did such a good job on that one. Maybe it did something, maybe it didn't. But Hartley is a good clip channel. I don't know what software she uses, but she puts work into it. And I've watched a lot of her old stuff when it became Britney stuff. I wasn't concerned anymore. Somebody says, now this is a person with integrity. Good for you, Hartley. I agree with you. It's never ending. Your own mental health gets affected. Yep. God, and then there's always those. I think people need to stop clipping and reviewing her anyway, because that's what she wants in a way. They may not be too far off. Hartley, I woke up thinking about a lot of things. I admire your decision. This is a great decision. It seems like she's getting a lot of positive comments. And then there are some, they got to get their digs in. All right. Well, good for Hartley. I don't blame her. I mean, what else? And I heard Chasing saying this the other night or last night. What is it going to do? What is it going to change? Has anybody reviewing her made change? Is she made changes off of the constant review? If they all stop and she does not, well, it's pretty simple. Exactly, 6 up. I agree with that. But hey, Amanda, good to see you. Deets hates me. Unsub. No, you didn't, Bucci. It's a destructive cycle, so I'm glad people are backing off. Well, it may look that way. The bee will be back soon, so she'll be back on it. She will. And Clue is nowhere near done. But I'm glad to see some people just like over it. I mean, it's been what, 8, 9 months of it? I don't know. You know what will change? A lot of people's bank accounts. That is very true, Deets. That's definitely going to take a hit. Yeah, there's plenty more, unfortunately. The bee went to Rumble. She got struck, so she's been over on Rumble. Somebody clipped a clip of her over there last night. I'm not going to Rumble to watch anybody. I done it once. Whatever. And I heard her carrying on about Ellie. I guess Ellie's been trying to get on everybody's panel after she pulled some slick shit. Ellie's another one that needs to completely log off. Yeah. Refer to JP's community wall post if you don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so she's, I guess, trying to find her way on anybody's panel that'll have her down to Trisha Talks to see if she You know, she can tell you about these spaces and parasocial relationships and microaggressions. Ellie, hun, I think your time's up. I think you've done enough here. I think when the people that used to have you around are saying, I'm done, you went too far. Yeah, I think you went too far, hun. I guess she got a hold of somebody's family members when they were in mourning. JP says, Deets, yep. She said, I don't respect someone who abuses and neglects their kids. And then went into a little bit more. Okay, I missed something. Man, you know you're the problem when all the sides think you've lost it. That is so true. I've heard a couple clips. JP didn't hear that one. The fuck? Yeah, if you look at JP's community wall post, she tried to put this on the B and JP. And I respect JP saying the B didn't do that. You don't have to like somebody to be honest about something. Take notes, B. Yeah, and you know how JP, she worshiped the B, hun. Yeah, but I don't know. She's lost her good vibrations. Yeah, what is it she says? We're low vibrational over here in these spaces. Are you sure about that? I think you've just picked up some buzzwords and you really don't know what they mean, and you just like to, I call it therapy talk. And people go to therapy a lot, which is good. I'm not knocking or therapy shaming. But they do that and then they come here and try to, you know, attack people in their family and people online with therapy talk. You're not getting me with that bullshit. Once the ITAL mystery was solved, Ellie's life purpose, she lost her life purpose and went off looking for another conspiracy. I swear she did, Pearl. I swear, because it seemed like after that, she was just devastated, I guess. I don't know. Nonsense took that situation and made it about her. Of course she did. Of course she did. Hey, community girl. If you were not here at the beginning, you're going to have to rewind. Nonsense accused the jerks, she says the circle jerks, of knowing that her husband was out of town. And that's why we reviewed her, because she was in a weakened state. I am not kidding. Yes, she did, Dee. It's her big gotcha moment. Ellie also didn't share stuff on anyone in my Discord. She talked about it, but what she shared was done in DMs, mine and two other people's, and I wasn't innocent because I entertained it in the moment. At least you're honest. At least you're honest. Thank you. She entertained it in the moment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Hopefully JP sees that you want to ask her a question. JP nonsense struggles with the difference between a DM and a Discord room. That's another thing. Discord really has nonsense shooketh. I don't know what Discord did to her, but if you're in a Discord, she's absolutely going to lose her mind. Something about a Discord. A lot of people freak out about a Discord. Look, Discord is what you make of it. It's just like any other messaging app. Look, it could be Instagram with 10 people in there in a private chat. Things can be, it's what you make of it. It's just what you make of it. And Discord trauma. Yes. It's not healthy for anyone. And she said that like it was something to be. Let's listen to it one more time. Y'all, let's just one more time. I cannot believe that this nut said this. I can't get over it. Like, the jerks are definitely going to have to review this. So I was just going to come on here and, cut up with y'all a little bit. And then I got the timestamp. Where is it? There it is. Oh, God. And that stupid thumbnail. Oh, God.
Status in that household. Right? She gets on this internet Friday morning, pulls up the fucking sloppy ass bullshit fucking.
Oh, she's talking about me right here. I didn't get to this part. I'm the slob. Okay. Okay, let's see. She is triggered. She's calling me the slob.
Piss fit about us talking about Narcan. Her and her buddies mocked us for talking about Narcan, and you wonder why.
We did? I'm not saying I didn't, but I don't remember. Yeah, no, I did. I did, because she said that she had it on her at all times, but then she couldn't find it. Girl, stop. Tell the whole truth.
We talked about it. You wonder why we talked about gun safety. Because she and her other half have claimed that they have unsecured weapons with them at all times throughout a house. And this is the mental status in that household.
Popcorn.
Jen, I'm on the circle jerk list this week.
Here we go.
They had to get it out because Kyle left, so they thought they had an in to like really affect me mentally. Because usually when Kyle's gone, and they know that, like a couple of them know that personally, that I struggle when Kyle's gone because I'm codependent as fuck and I miss my other half.
How would we know Kyle is gone and anything about her personally? I cannot wait to hear her try to clean this up. Nonsense. Are you going to clean this up? Because you sound insane. You are insane.
I love the man dearly, so they thought they would amp it up a little extra special and think they'd get me off my fucking radar. I've ignored them. I've said what I've said.
Get you off your radar. You're not good at this. You mean you were on our radar? I think you mean get you off your square. You're very tore up right now, and your words they're just a mess, hon. Which sometimes mine are too, but that's because I'm tired.
But other than that, that's it. But they thought it would be my turn on the wheel go round. Well, guess what?
The wheel go round. What is the wheel go round? Is this like getting under skins? You okay there, nonsense?
Tomorrow, bitches, I'm gonna flight to see my other half and some mini cows. You ain't got shit. I get to go
Again, pray for the cows.
cuddle a mini cow. I'll be fine. You'll still be out here, miserable bitches that no longer get to sit here. Continue to.
We'll still be here, miserable bitches no longer get to sit here. What? What? You'll still be here, miserable bitches no longer get to sit here. Oh my God. What was that? 10 butterflies. Who sent that? Butterflies are free to fly. Sent 100 butterflies. This is so cool. I know. I get very distracted by these things, y'all. Let me be distracted by the butterflies. That was so pretty.
There's twist lies.
Twist lies. Ma'am, if it's a lie, then isn't it already twisted? I am having so much fun with this. Pamela, thank you for the floating hearts. That is so cool. What'd Frank do? Frank, look, buddy, only at Purple's and a few other places can you get by with trying to show out. You can't do that with me or Six Up or the jar. You can't do that, buddy. You should know this. I will embarrass your soul. I don't want to, but I will. Thank you, Gotti. That's so pretty. So yeah, Frank, you got to go. You don't get to show off here, hun.
Continue. I'll keep acknowledging that many people have lost loved ones to addiction.
That has absolutely nothing to do with the lie that you just told. You just told, let's see, 6,000 people that we knew that your man was out of town. And that's why we reviewed you, because we knew that you were codependent and off your whatever you said, you got it wrong. Chasing sent a marshmallow. This is so cute. Okay. I'm sorry. I get very distracted.
All right, guys. I'm going. I'm done. I'm getting off of here.
Okay.
Matt.
Oh, nonsense. Let's go back a little.
I'm gonna just have to get on. Like,
It's like the 20.
Never mind.
It's Brittany J. It's Brittany J.
Anyway, I was
This is no. I'm done. Okay, I'm done with that nonsense. How much did you talk it during your own live stream? Or was it just Brittany J the whole time? Nonsense. You know, Chasing brought up a good point last night. Imagine people making more money off your content than you. Imagine. You would think they would treat their talent better. You really would, but they don't. Cookie Slammer.
You really would, but they don't.
God, never mind. Hold on. Let me mute me. I'm pulling my chat back up. She streams Brittany more than she sleeps. I'm pretty sure she was live for like 13 hours. She went live like, okay, I did that once though. I went live twice. Just Irish scent golden poopy soupy. Yes. Pearl says, is a marshmallow. I'm white, I'm soft, I'm sweet. And if you get me too heated, I will burn your lips off your face. You know what, Pearl? You know what I think got her so triggered was the Saint Nonsense is silently judging you, and she comes out. That was funny, though. Like, why can't she laugh about that stuff? It wasn't anything disparaging, making fun of her looks, her hair, her weight. Not that I'm saying anything about that. I don't think there's anything wrong with her. I'm just saying it was a funny, like, little meme of her, like, Jesus coming out of the clouds saying nonsense, judging. Thank you, MFW. Sent a thumbs up. This is so cool how you can do this on YouTube now. I know, Community T. I love Bradley. Yeah, I wonder if that's what got to her. I'm going to put that on my community wall. Oh, indeed sent clapping hands. Thank you. Let's be honest. As Nonsense should log off YouTube for a few months. She's making a fool of herself. She really is. She really is. I do. I think those eyelashes need help. That's just me, though, says JP. Well, she loves her eyelashes. JP. You're so petty. But yeah, she needs a break. Go hang with the cows. Thank you, PJ. Sent a Sunday for 100. And the way it comes up on your screen is so animated. Be Real sent a gift. She sent a hat, a party hat. Thank you to thank you, Zero Jules. Hey, PJ. Gotti did it again. Ivy League. The eyelashes look like spider legs. I never could do the fake lashes, but my lashes are so long already, like they really are. Hey, PJ. It was a high five, ma'am. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. I'm sorry, Deets. It was a high five. I am proud of my eyelashes. I got a microphone. No, that was a blush brush. Now I want to join in. Except you should go live. Okay. Just Jake says, I'm going to make a comment that she will rant about for sure. Slurps through her straw. I added that. But if her man is out of town and she's on a live most of the day, God, I'm getting it back. I'm going to make a comment that she will rant about for sure. But if her man is out of town and she's on a live most of the day and most of the night, whose team? Yeah, I mean, they would definitely ask BJ that, wouldn't they? Angela Clips and Giggles sent 20. Wait, she sent party hat for 20 jewels. Thank you, Angela. And 6 Up sent happy poop. And Dawn Marie sent makeup. I love the makeup brush. I mean, they would definitely question BJ about that, wouldn't they? But anybody dare question her, well, then you know her husband's schedule or some weird shit like that. Or you're exploiting her religious trauma. Shut up. Pearl says, I think it hurts her ego. I think what hurts her ego is that we have real criticism and not just childish insults that she can brush off. So she uses her trauma as a sword and a shield. I definitely know that's what she does. Thank you, Tracy G. I love the party hats. Nobody would know her man was out of town. She's weird. Yes, JP, no one knew that. I don't know anything about nonsense except what she shows on here. I've never been in a Discord with her. I've never emailed with her. The jerks never have. I do not know this lady except, thank you, Solo Rider and Alicia J. Y'all are really doing the damn thing tonight with the gifts. Frank, you got timed out, but you got to chill. Okay, you got to chill. No weird shit, okay? But like I said, I've never spoke to her one-on-one. I don't know anything about her life personally. I don't want to. It's just not my thing. I'm sorry. You're weird. You're very weird. Don't get me wrong. I love a childish insult, but yeah, exactly, Pearl. I think that bothers her a lot, that our criticism and what we have to say about her probably does hit a nerve with her. Thank you, Bucci. Show Soup some love. It's definitely hit a nerve with her because she can't even talk right. She was all over the place. Casey Chiefs for Life sent Sundays. Thank you. Hey, Zero Jules, just Irish. I just got gifted a membership to where? Listen, I don't speak to her behind the scenes, but there's a lot of nonsense, private inner circle messages getting out to people and loud. She's even weirder and private. JP with the T. Yes, I can imagine. Honestly, I can imagine that she is more paranoid than what I think. When she comes out here, she tries to hide it just a little bit, her paranoia, and then in private, she's probably full blown paranoia. Tinfoil hat, all of it. Yeah, exactly, Leon. I feel like she crosses a lot of boundaries while accusing other people of crossing boundaries. Hoodie says, I asked for my wrench to be removed April 15th. Last text, April 20th. I told her I felt we were on different journeys and not meant to continue a friendship. Since then, I know nothing about her life. I can't imagine falling out with someone like her, because she's going to take that and make it like, if you're probably seen in another chat, she probably thinks you're running behind the scenes talking about, let me guess, her religious trauma. The only person I've heard talk about her religious trauma is her. Thank you, Eliza. Since Sundays for 100 joules. Thank you, Eliza. Miss Italy D, where have you been? This lady named Nonsense on the web. She named herself correctly. Deaf tinfoil hat, weirdo stuff. I imagine so. Yeah, Miss Italy D's been with my channel for a long time. She's probably like, you ain't talking about Nature Boy anymore. Main character syndrome for sure. Poor Kyle probably needed a break. I imagine. She tries to connect dots that are only there for her. Well said, Deets. I don't know how people sit around and listen to her, and I don't know. I don't know how people just sit there and listen to this paranoid nut carry on. Thank you, Andy. Sent poop for 10 joules. Yeah, I see you, Miss Italy. Of course, hon. Good to see you. She's going to use everything to seed a new trauma. Oh, she definitely is, Pearl. Everything is going to be that they're exploiting this, they're using that. Now she's trying to use Narcan and addiction. Okay, the good onion. To be fair, I did say a couple months back that you believe that Nonsense is triggered by BJ because of her religious trauma. It wasn't outed for personal info. It was just an online observation. Exactly. She's the one always hollering, don't say God. Heck, last week she was talking about, don't say Christmas. Don't say Christmas. I mean, she kind of makes her issues known without anybody having to ask anybody. So that's on her. Trying being the key word. I think she plants a lot of her own seeds, and they are growing. They're a bunch of. Ooh, they're wild. I know what you meant, Nunya. I believe, not you believe. I know. JP says she preached how everyone needs their Narcan readily available, and then took. I know that's the only thing I made fun of. Was she talks about that she has it on her at all times, and then she had to go search for it. But that's me making fun of what? You see how she makes these leaps? You see how conniving she is? Now I'm making fun of people with addiction. Girl, shut up. Just stop. Stop it. I see you. You're not slick. You're embarrassing. Please stop embarrassing yourself. And yeah, go to bed. I haven't said that in a long time. I haven't needed to. You know, the last person I said that to was Unseen. I'm going to say it to you, Nonsense. You're embarrassing yourself. You really need to go to bed for a while. Oh, yes, 6 Up. Yes. Now, 6 Up is always letting you know how to get Narcan. Everyone should have it. And she does not use it. And I hate this word, weaponize it, because that's the word of the week when she's talking about it. Something she's actually passionate about for a real reason. It's not fake, unlike you, Saint Nonsense, unlike you. No, it doesn't 6 Up. Sometimes they give it to you if you're like picking up a prescription that is an opiate, and I don't know, maybe you forget you took one and you take two. It saves lives. Who's making fun of Narcan? Nobody, but Nonsense would have you believe that. Please do not listen to that nut. She's crazy. Yes, community T. She's got an issue with people who are Christians. I don't get it, but she does. I guess Mormons too. She said that I talked about her being in a Mormon cult. No, I didn't. You're getting your paranoias confused and your people confused. That's what happens when you lie, though, right? Yeah. Eliza says, I have it just in case, but I don't feel the need to brag about having it, right? But she's done a whole sermon on it, acting like people's shaming addicts, or I don't know. Yeah. Zero, yeah. Then she cannot say shit about anyone else's problems with other religious belief. Dims the rules. All right, y'all. I'm going to end it. I just wanted to come on here and talk with y'all for a little bit. I am going to go hang out with the family, I think I'm going to watch a scary movie. I'm in the mood. Have another one of my Samuel Adams Oktoberfest and not think about this weird shit nonsense. Good luck with your husband and the cows. Please reset and be good to yourself and stop with the conspiracy theories. You're embarrassing yourself. I appreciate all y'all for the gifts. I appreciate the memberships. And like I said, if you got one and you wasn't in here and you want to come back later and thank them in the replay, yeah, I appreciate it. So you all have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Y'all already know. If you're going to drink, try it at home. All right. I'm out. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed night. Peace.